Good job.
Block it.
Let's go, Tomorrow! Come on, Stephon! Come on, Jerry! There you go, baby. There you go. Beautiful. Quarterback! Yeah! Stop! Hammer on top! We got it! Yeah! Box it up!
Come on, Clarence.
Not a boy.
Strip it. There we go. Look at that direct snap. Look at that. There we go. Look at that direct snap. Look at that. Good job, guys.
That's right. This year they didn't get double digits, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, dugouts on me, dugouts on me. 1, 2, 3, dugouts. Let's go. My boys teed up tonight. My boys teed up tonight. I like that. My boys teed up. Mr. Cool back there. Again, I don't care what's on the scoreboard right there. I don't care what's on the scoreboard right there. Right? What I care about is each and every one of you. Okay? Because when it comes down to, I coach so I can coach you. Okay? So I can coach Saul. So I can coach Victor. So I can coach Jesse. Okay? Every single one of you guys has an important role in this team. And it's a huge blessing for every single one of these coaches to be able to come out and to practice every day and coach one of you guys. This is a team. This is a team. Okay, now I'm going to rewind. Let's rewind the tape. Last year, after this game, a whole lot of tears. A lot of tears. Okay, hey, but what was beautiful about that moment is that we knew we were growing. We knew we were growing. We were getting better. We were understanding what it takes to be a Brave, to live up to that acronym that we talk about each week. Okay? Because when you do the right things all the time, good things happen. All the time. Don't be late to class. Get good grades. Okay? Don't act a fool in class. Okay? Be the most respectful young gentleman that you can be. Again, I'm not going to talk about the game. I'm not going to talk about the score. Because what happens off the field is what happens on the field. Got me? Okay? I love this game. I love this game because of what it does for you guys. It builds you up. It brings out the character that's already in you. You guys deserve this win because you already own this field before you walked on it. Okay? It was not something that you had to fight for. You own this field, fellas. You practice every single day for the last 3, 4, 8 months. And you own it. You deserve this.
Yes, let's go.
All right. Hey, Coach Cliff.
Jersey inside out on PCR.
Coach Malone! 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 Okay, hey, coaches,
Hey, 3 words, guys. I love you guys.
Hey, by the way, Coach Lee does 20 push-ups.
I got you.
Hey, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, hey, let's get a break. I want you guys to be able to see your families. And just, hey, make sure you guys thank them. Because you guys couldn't be out here if it wasn't for them. Okay? They make a lot of sacrifices for you. Especially I know your parents have made a lot of sacrifices for you to be able to be out here. Okay? So make sure you guys thank them tonight. Give them a big old hug. Okay? Okay? Hey, tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, I'll see you guys.
After I got hurt, I couldn't even use the bathroom. I went to win against them. Let's go. Alcohol on me, alcohol on 3. 1, 2, 3. Alcohol!
Now we 5-3.
Have to, so you can actually enjoy it a little while longer.
Sure.
We talked about this last year at this time. Like you said, you referred to how many tears there were last year at this time when you faced this team. This time they come on your turf and you talk to your kids. They believe themselves. They believe in themselves as a team.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what's happening. And now they're 3-0. They're undefeated. I mean, I even picked you guys to win by 10 or something like that. But the bottom line is that this team never gives up. And like you said, when they get to the red zone, they punch it in there.
Yeah. This team is just unbelievable. I mean, just the charisma, the persistence, and what's the word I'm looking for? Just the tenacity. that they have. It's just unreal. And I mean, and honestly, you look at our sideline, we're low on numbers, okay? But these kids have worked so hard for this. And it's not just about the physical part, it's about the mental part, it's about the character part. And these guys have learned that, hey, what I do on a daily basis affects what happens on a Friday.
There's just, like you said, and I could edit this if you'd like, but you did more with less talent this year, but more team effort.
Yeah.
And like you said, go to your family right now. That's absolute truth. Without them, they wouldn't be out there. Without them sacrificing their time, I think that is something that needs to be taught as a head coach of any sports team. And the way that you put that in there, hold them accountable. We've talked about this many times. Holding them accountable for life, for their life. And then they go and give you a gift like this.
Yeah.
How does that really feel for you, though, as a coach and as a mentor for these kids?
When you mentioned what happened last year when we got beat 70-0, I just remember the kids really just waking up, and they just started to understand as a group that it wasn't about the wins, that it's more than that. And because what's happened, over the last couple of years, they've lost focus. They put too much focus into, hey, we're trying to win, or the other side, we don't win. And so then they have low self-esteem. But we've said, you need to take your focus off of that. Because what's important is how you treat yourself and others on a daily basis. Because when you do the right things on a daily basis, it's going to translate at the end of the week. Because that means if you're showing up on time to class, you're getting good grades, that means that you're probably going to be more successful in the field. I'm a math teacher. I know the guys that put time into math class, usually it translates to being them smarter on the field. They understand plays better.
Right.
And it's all about effort, though. Effort and attitude. And that's a huge thing we're preaching. It's like, you take care of those things, it will translate to what happens on the field.
And really what you've done is, in under 2 years, you have turned a program completely around. I mean, you take 2 seasons where they didn't even win a football game, and now you've won 3 games in a row. Non-league games, you haven't even gotten into league play yet.
Yeah.
But to start off like that, I know the old cliche, we one game at a time, but there's a possibility you're already in the playoffs. I know we don't want to talk playoffs yet, but because of the performance that they put tonight, and like you said, every last one of them, not just Demarius, not just Joe, but the whole team.
Yeah, it comes down to the coaching staff. I can't do this without them. Coach Antoli, our D coordinator, Coach Thomas, who couldn't be here with us tonight, to be with the family, Coach Malone, our D lineman coach, Coach Lewa, our receiver and special teams coach, Coach McMahon, who coaches our JV but also handles our backs, Coach Kelly, who's like my eyes in the sky, and he's such a blessing to have that, be able to conversate and make the best decisions on the field. Coach Winston, who's our film guy, because that's important. If we don't get right film in the week, we can't teach properly. Right. And without those guys, that's where it starts. Because you got to have a good staff of people behind your back that are basically speaking the same things you are. And honestly, it starts with them, and I have to get a lot of thanks to them, because these guys have been here 8 months, 9 months. They've stuck with this team 4 or 5 years.